Alright, everybody, and we're back on the Culture Club.
Round two.
Round to the two. As you know, we're going to try to keep these videos up once a week unless everybody is busy and has something to do for the weekend. Hit the tag. You got it?
Yeah.
Alright, so, my boy, Chris Brown.
Afternoon.
DJ TaylorMade.
DJ TaylorMade. If you're on our Facebook, follow us. Candace Pearson, Chris Brown, right?
Just type in DJ TaylorMade.
I don't even remember what mine is.
On Facebook.
I've had mine for so long.
Come on.
Probably Chris Brown. I don't know.
One of them.
Instagram,
OG Chris Brown.
OG Chris Brown.
DJ TaylorMade.
2 Newcomb on Instagram. Alright, you guys, we're going to get into about at least 3 topics today that we want to discuss. The first one is Chivalry dead? You guys, is Chivalry dead?
I think it's dead with anybody under 25.
Dang. He went straight in last time. He won't need time. He going in now. I'm
going in.
Straight after the young boy.
He went straight. You said, okay, wait a minute. So you said anything under 25.
Anybody under 25, I think that is dead. Well,
Okay, so that depends on the type of household they're being raised in, because you can have a mom or a dad or both that teaches them still how to be gentlemen.
understandable, but from what I've observed over these past years that I've been here on this earth, it's like people that's like, I ain't gonna put my age, well, might as well. People that's 5 years younger or more than me seem to not really I'll tell Joel on this one. So, seem to not really care either about say young men care about the females like that. It's a whole, I'm not gonna say care, but women,
females,
I mean, the same thing.
That's pool hall talk, man. We don't female.
We're on the video, so let's be specific. Okay, Jamel, so can you bring up the same
Bring up an issue.
The issue where you was talking about. Okay, so discuss the situation so they can go further into it.
So look, so I'm driving, doing my thing. I'm in Hopewell. I think maybe it's localities too. Anyway, so I'm in Hopewell.
You know, Hopewell is ethnic white. Go ahead.
The
white women love black men. There are so
true.
many biracial kids in Hopewell, I can't even count.
But also in Chester too.
Chester too. And
But
you know half of them people is racist and all their kids is dating black people. Go ahead.
That's very true. So I'm driving through Hopewell. Sunny day, nice day outside. A little hot. Can't really say it's too high. Ain't like 92. It's probably about a smooth, balmy 84.
A balmy
84.
Balmy, what is that?
It's a nice. Woo,
Bell just.
It's a little humid, but it ain't too bad.
Little human.
Bell came in here prepared today.
He did.
Balmy.
He got his nose today. He ready.
I'm setting the scene.
Okay, you gotta make sure
And
that
scene.
you make it not so fast but quick so everybody can understand.
All right, at the same time, so look. So I'm at the traffic light, and I looked over to my left. It's at the gas station because I thought about getting some gas. And I looked at my needle and I said, you know what, I'm good. I can make it for about another 20 more miles. So I leave the gas station. I see this girl on her hands and knees, putting air in her, putting air in her tire.
Coming in, they on her hands and knees.
Putting air in the tire.
She was on her hands.
All right, so it's about. So I'm at the gas station. I'm across from the gas station. I see this young lady. She's on her hands and knees, putting air in her tires.
Okay.
While her dude is posted up on the side of the car. Posted up on the side of the car, texting on his phone.
But he was out the car.
He was in the car. Now, I've seen on other occasions, though, where a dude was in the car and the girl was doing the same thing.
Right.
Or even putting gas in her car.
So how do you feel? How does that make you feel?
Really, it makes me feel like the younger generation.
Hey, Devon Stone. How you doing?
Either like the younger generation or the generation,
Okay,
I really
so
want to go into it, but I don't really want to.
So so you were saying that the young lady was putting air in her tire while her boo was standing on the side watching her doing these things. So is it supposed to be the norm that a man does this instead of a woman?
I think so, personally.
Okay.
Simple so, especially if if my lady was with me, I'm gonna pump the gas. I'm gonna put the air in her tire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I might wash her car a couple times.
Being courteous.
If she if she don't want to go to Flagstop, shit, I'll take it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be nice.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take a car to Flagstop, no problem. You need air in your tire tube in here? Alright, I got you. Ain't no problem. I got 75 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What's happening?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you need your car vacuum out? Cool.
Wawa,
I think that's
Wawa's free. You're just gonna be out there for 30 minutes.
that's true. Because them lines in Wawa ain't a joke.
No, that PSI level
You're gonna be
is trash.
You're gonna be sitting up in the the thing about like the Wawa that's in Clone Heights, you can be sitting out there for at least it's gonna be 5 cars that they pump it all the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Okay, you guys that's coming in, we're talking about chivalry. We're asking is chivalry dead? Jamel stated that a lot of the males, it's not facts, but that a lot of men under 25 still don't really show chivalry towards women. So that's like, your wife in the house, you cutting the grass, or she need her car washed, or if y'all at the pump, is he gonna pump the gas or is she pumping the gas? While the young lady was putting tires in her air, was he gonna help her? Well, air her tires.
Tires in the air.
Tires in the air.
Come on now.
Putting air in her tires. Hashtag air in your, what I said? Tire in your air.
Tire.
What's that conversation?
She said, Devon said maybe she wants to feel independent.
That's true too.
Thank you.
Understandable, but it's
That's
time.
true, too.
It's courtesy levels.
Well, I mean, ain't nobody finna be arguing with you at the at the air pump. If you want to do it, feel free.
Feel free.
God dang it, I'm dating this. Look, I'm gonna put that in the like old man. Look, I'm gonna put that in the tire and shit.
I mean, my thing is always like I said, it's 2018.
It is.
Well, don't. To me, I agree with you, man. Don't lose the chivalry.
Well, I mean,
Don't lose doing stuff for your woman. The same thing that she does for you. I think it should be counteracted. Still be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop being a gentleman.
Of course not, but I mean,
you can't be a gentleman on special occasions. You know what I'm saying? You can't be just a gentleman on special occasions.
Preach.
You have to always be a gentleman, I think, personally.
He could have offered and she said no. That's true too.
But
that's my point.
But that's your point, but I definitely understand it. But I would not take no for an answer. I will lock.
Well, you're a gentleman,
I will lock the
Jamel.
effing car door.
Man, ain't
You
nobody.
need to sit your ass in that seat right there, and let me put some
Sit down and let me pump your gas, girl. What's wrong with you?
God dang.
Okay.
What the hell?
Once again,
Next thing you hear, okay, boo.
Okay, baby.
Damn right.
how do we know? How do we know he ain't trying? He couldn't get it working. He might have been on his phone YouTubing how to actually work the pump. And she done went down there and told her, I get it myself. I get it myself, and got all the way down there.
That's it. Goes back to his 25 and all. It's a shame if you got to get on YouTube to Google how to put some damn air in the tire.
Look, if you don't know how to do something, look it up. I'm not gonna shame any man for being like, I don't know how to do this and it ain't working right. Let me figure out how to do this the right way. I'm just,
Man, that is on YouTube. So how many PSI should this time be?
3.5 or
That's
what
maybe
depends.
2 out of 10.
Hysterical.
And my other point is in regards to the situation, me looking at somebody not being chivalrous, I don't necessarily feel no type of way. I mean, I know.
But you're a man.
I know I'm going to do certain things. Like if we go to Wawa and I see a guy walk in and he ain't necessarily paying attention to who's behind him, and he ain't even see that lady. Like he's going out and she jumped from the line to walk behind him and he ain't even know nobody was behind him.
Right.
I'm not gonna hold that against him.
Right.
Yeah, I've done it.
It happens.
Hey, look,
So I mean, if you're on a date, like, are you still being a gentleman about opening the door? And,
of course.
you know what I mean?
I do my
little stuff.
I do my best. I mean,
Now sometimes a girl can get out the car a little bit too fast than I can. And so like, I'm still gathering my items. Like I gotta get my phone. You know what I'm saying? I might have on some jeans that ain't as baggy as I want to be. So I'm trying to put my phone in my pocket. Something.
You mean tight? That's the word. Some tight jeans.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm still gathering myself. I'm locking the door and I'm like, oh shit. Man,
So then the
I forgot my
question
phone
is,
out.
like Chris Brown is saying, are women during this time, are we a little more independent? Where we're not needing a man to do so much?
I think women nowadays are very independent. Like I mean, I seen it earlier today. Like this girl was in the store. Once again, a dude in the car, and I know what. Come on now.
What was he supposed to be doing?
Smoking some illegal.
Smirking.
What was he
Smirking.
Allegedly.
Smirking.
Allegedly.
Smoking some other alleged allegations.
What was he supposed to be doing?
But she went to the store and
said,
came back out. What you need?
I sit in
What's
the
wrong with
car
that?
until he comes and open it, or I'll be out before him. She was talking about what she was saying.
Well, that's two different things. You either gonna wait for him or you gonna be out the car. Which one is it?
Right. I said pick one.
You gotta pick one.
Now, you know, I ain't gonna front. Like, I'm not the type of dude that's gonna open up the car door every damn time.
No, Mr. Chivalry.
I'm sorry.
Of course, no.
No. Because that's
Mr. older gentleman.
Come on now, I'm not about to freaking walk around every single time I open the door.
Every single time. That's what chivalry is. Every single time it's embedded in you. You don't pick and choose.
That's some real old school right
You don't
there.
pick and choose.
That's real old school. Well, I saw it, man. I was gonna get the dough for you here. No, I'm not taking it back to the 1962.
No, now you don't want to take it back, but you talk the whole conversation
But
about chivalry.
it's just common courtesy. I think it's common courtesy.
So, courtesy has a limit. You're supposed to do it every time.
Yes, it does.
You're supposed to take the trash out every Tuesday. You supposed to,
No, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
If we are okay, she said if we are on a date, I'll wait. Okay, she said she'll wait for the man to open the door for her.
Also, occasional, what do they call it? Special occasions.
Special occasions.
Okay.
I will say in my past relationships, I would say I've had some men that weren't chivalry and I wanted it. But it made me so independent I started doing things on my own because I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? Where a man just doesn't do anything for you when you're on your own.
Like open your own car door?
Yeah, like I take off my own trash, I pump my own tire, you know, I do my own gate. I literally did stuff on my own. It's like he was in the relationship but not there. So I know what it is to be with somebody that doesn't do those things at all.
I mean, I don't like cutting my own grass, so why would I?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
I
When
love
somebody
cutting
just
grass.
doesn't help you at all, like he see the light out in the bathroom and he leave it out and don't ever say, well, babe, you know what? Let me fix it.
Yeah.
And I'll get up there and fix it because he won't ever do it.
You know, speaking from my own person.
And that's just my experience.
And sometimes it's big.
I don't mind a gentleman. I don't mind a gentleman. I'm gonna be real. He don't have to do it every day, but I don't mind a man being a man. And you do your thing.
Absolutely. From my own point of view, sometimes I'm like, damn, the light needs to be fixed.
Just looking at it.
You know, like it's on the back of you, like, damn.
60 watt, 80 watt. I don't even feel like getting it.
I think the difference is you talk about just a man that'll jump to action and a man that'll be like, yeah, I get to it.
I'm here now.
Okay, look, she said it's the little things that matter. It's just true. It's the
That's
little
true.
things that do matter. I'm telling you, it's gonna get you something at night. You better go ahead and put that light bulb in there.
I ain't nobody. Look, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I tell you a story.
Look, take that one thing for the night.
For the night, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it.
With that crock pot.
Let me tell you.
I got a story. Fix that outlet.
I got a
light bulb popping.
I got a story for you. I was over my uncle's house. I didn't know where we was
This
going.
is real story.
And he had some
Brown.
He had some people in the backyard cutting down trees or something. And I was like, hey, uncle, why you cutting down trees in your backyard? He's like, cause y'all want some cut down. I said,
and cut the grass, okay?
I said, okay, but you know you're getting rid of all your shade you got back here. You got like a nice deck with nice shade. He's like, look, y'all wants the trees cut down. Don't worry. Don't worry. Tomorrow it'll be something else. But today is the tree. So don't you worry.
That's called the honey-do list. You ever heard of that? Where you have like a million things that you want your husband or your partner to do?
Yeah. Maybe he ain't got to.
And he may not have got to the 9th one.
Yeah. And that's the one that's most important to you. He did the other 8.
The kitchen has been undone for 10 years.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what? I want a new flow.
He did the other 8.
Right.
But just the one that you focused on.
The kitchen has been undone. You know, Uncle ain't did it he did it in 10 years.
It's a tree.
It brings back to the discussion like we was talking about earlier as far as like just simple stuff like around the house as far as like, you know what I'm saying, even if a girl comes and be like, hey, can you open this for me? Like I said earlier, you know, you gonna open it. But
Chris said, I'm late. Come on in, Chris.
What's up, Chris? How you doing, boss?
What if you can't get it open?
Exactly. What if you can't get it open?
No, what if you can't get it open?
What if I can't get it open? Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna bust the damn bottle. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna go ahead and be like just like how like my grandma, like when I was a little kid.
Pickle juice, broken glass,
when I was
everywhere.
When I was a little kid, you know what I'm saying? Like my grandma taught me techniques. You gotta run it over some hot water.
Right, you gotta heat the back of it. Get something to put on top of it.
You know what I'm saying? You get your shirt up under that junk.
Right, I did that today.
You know what I'm saying, or whatever. I'm gonna try everything I can. Now, if I still can't get it open.
Oh, geez. Salute. Somebody talking to you.
Who that?
Yo. Brandon, what's happening? So, like I said, I'm gonna do everything I can. I'm gonna bust the damn bottle open if I got to. You know what I'm saying? Glass and pickle juice.
Now, hypothetically, right? Let's say you don't know how to get it open, and she knows how to get open. that pickle jar sitting right there, and
You
somebody
let her do it, then.
no, somebody needs to open it, and you looking at it, and she know you don't know how to do it, and you know you don't know how to do it, but she
I
know.
don't know how to do it. I'm gonna find a way to
I'm
do
just,
it.
can you listen
Oh,
to
my
what
fault.
I'm just saying hypothetically, you don't know, she know. Now you thinking in your mind is your responsibility to get that pickle jar open. Now you gonna sit there and look like an idiot trying to get this pickle jar open.
Like I said, because
Instead of just letting her use all them techniques that she knows to just get the pickle jar open and solve the problem.
but she came to me about opening the pickle jar or opening.
Maybe she just wanted to emasculate you in her own eyes. Like, yeah, go ahead and try to get that pickle jar. That shit, I know you can't
Such
do it.
negative
Go ahead.
expectations.
Go ahead,
Dang.
What's
Go
so
ahead,
funny about that is that if she was to mess around and get the pickle jar open, I know the backlash from that. It's gonna be.
She already proved her point. She didn't. Who knows, man? She might already have an open pickle jar. She wants to look see you look stupid. She already got an open pickle jar. She
She
wants
gonna
you to
call
look
her
stupid.
homegirls up and be like, "Yeah, guess what? He couldn't open up the pickle jar earlier, but guess what?
You see
Who
that's
did
his
it?
favorite?
I did
The
it.
pickle, yeah,
Because
Yeah. that move, Applebee's and Demetrius
The
is
neck,
like,
the neck,
Mel got some.
and then with the hand.
I got some stories.
Mel got some stories. Harboring some feelings
Okay,
over
so
there.
wait a minute. I don't want a lazy man now. I'm over that now. Well, you just don't help at all. I can't
Oh,
get
girl,
with that.
man, that's any.
I
What?
can't get with that at all. Where you just don't help. You just really lazy.
I mean, that go for anywhere.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
go for work.
I mean, it goes for even.
business.
Like you leave your girl to do
Like a
everything.
basketball
You
team.
leave your girl to do everything. I have no respect for a man. At least a girl to do everything.
Oh, no, of course not.
No.
Of course.
But you can do
I mean,
teamwork. You can do teamwork. It's like me going to the store. I say, babe, you know what? I'll go to the store and buy the light bulb. Then when I
Put it
come
up.
home, can you put it in? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Teamwork. All right, babe, you don't know how to open something. Let me get something to open and then you do it. Like, is that more of what
Women will
we-
have different type of contraptions. They will have the as seen on TV bottle opener.
There you mad. There you mad.
They'll have the as seen on TV. And you gonna say you got a little commercial with a dude. This right here will open up any bottle you have in your cabinet. It opens up cans too.
I'm just saying.
And also,
I'm just saying. I hate the what you call? I don't want to call it compromise, but like she goes to the store to get the stuff, and you put it up.
Right.
Like that, yeah, that's
Understandable.
cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Or y'all go to the store together.
Yeah.
Or like when you wash the car, like, babe, you know, you get the bucket, put the soap and stuff in there, and I'll wash the car. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a hand-in-hand job. That's something that prior when I was married, my pastor would talk about how you do teamwork with your significant other and not leave them out by themselves.
Of
So that
course.
y'all can feel like y'all doing stuff together.
Now what if you the type of woman to go to the store, get the groceries, and then by the time you pull up, you already got 5 bags in your hand.
That's
you know.
kind of me. I can't even lie.
See?
But see, I've been independent for so long.
Yeah.
And again, I was in a relationship where I was doing most of the stuff on my own.
Yeah.
I was just used to that. What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I don't matter me in doing it. But by the time you get your door, I got 10 bags.
Yeah, you already.
Hey,
started
baby,
putting
you
stuff
done
up.
you done brought all the groceries in.
Wanaki, what's happening?
Hey, Wanaki, I got all the groceries. I'm
Basil
like,
in the
good.
building. What's happening, bro?
Basil. Put some basil in your food, it's gonna be all right. But yeah. This
That was so old. That was so old.
Love you, basil.
Yeah, dog. Seasoning.
Boy, put that seasoning in there.
I think we do tackle chivalry today.
Huh?
I think we do
Tackle
tackle
chivalry.
Mel's a part-time chivalry. Chivalry.
You know, part-time.
Part-time, 20 hours a week.
He running to open that door, but if that light bulb need fixing, he is.
Hey, look. I'm gonna get the light bulb. I'll get the light bulb. I'll get that. You know
Running
what I'm saying?
running to open doors.
Do you need your door open?
Get the door for you, babe.
I get the door.
With the little cake in the back. Dang, baby, you like me.
This is his dreads flying.
This is dreads in the
His
back.
dreads flying up in the back.
You know, I don't like y'all on the spot. I just want to put that on there.
You
Put
said
that on
what?
record. I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all on this
We love you,
podcast.
Jamel. Stop acting like that.
Amber, what's happening?
Hey, Amber.
Hey.
Okay.
So,
Amber.
so we are.
And everybody in the chat, be sure to if you have any topics or any
Yeah, those some
current
topics up.
events, just go ahead and
Current
Topics.
events.
if you want to hear our opinion on them.
Like, subscribe,
Comment and share.
comment, share.
Who that right there? You know I can't.
Chris Harvey. That's my homeboy, Chris
Oh,
Harvey. Chris
what?
Harvey, what's going on, man?
Chris,
Shout
I
out,
think Chris,
shout out to FedEx.
Basil and Chris. He was saying hey to Basil.
Yeah, we all work
Oh
together.
man, y'all ain't no side conversation.
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad, my
we all
bad.
work together, you
My
know.
bad.
But anyways.
Okay, so
So,
get
Mel
back,
decide.
really back.
All right, what we got next?
Okay, so we're done with chivalry. Hopefully chivalry is not dead and men are still gentlemen. So men, don't stop being gentlemen. Please still do stuff for your women in a relationship.
Try.
But then I'm gonna
women do
I'm gonna
the
bring
same.
it back one time. Is
Some
like
are slam.
some women should need to, do more in relationships.
Yeah, that's why I was talking about
It's a
teamwork.
double,
But that's what I was saying. For a man and a woman, you do stuff together. It makes it easier instead of leaving it on one
Like we
person.
said the other week, if I cut the grass, damn it.
I'm gonna have some lemonade
These
and
have
some
some
food ready
lemonade,
for
some
you.
iced tea.
Exactly.
It could be Wawa iced tea.
You
Having
get your
the
back
glass
rub
for
when
your
you come
boy.
in the house. Like,
You
come
know?
on now.
After you get out that shop.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
You better preach that. You better preach with the baby oil.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Yeah.
That way.
Yo, like I wish. I'll be right here cutting everybody line.
Dang, you cut
Shout
off about 5
Shout out to all
months,
the,
Jamel.
shout out to all the cougars out there, because I know they're going to treat the nigga right.
I ain't
Any other cougars that want Jamel to cut the grass,
Please
hit him
don't.
up.
Please. Be careful what you ask for, man.
Oh, dang, you right. You right, Chris.
57 year, hey, what's happening, young boy? I hadn't seen you.
Maybe I got some extra stuff
Play that
that I
game.
need
Play that
you
game
to
if you
do
want
on
to.
the
Some extra stuff.
side.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Got some work in the house.
Got some right now. Sitting there with a tube out in my hand.
Wynike
Butt-ass
says
Huh.
men chivalry is a must. She said chivalry is a must. That means don't lose them. Don't lose
Yeah,
it.
don't lose it. You can't lose
Don't
it.
not just be don't lose
Don't-
it all.
Whatever
Don't,
keeps you in the house.
don't.
He said whatever keep you in the house.
Whatever keeps you in the house.
Chris says find common goals and things to do together equally all the way. Ain't that what I just said?
Excuse me.
Teamwork.
Teamwork, yeah.
Wynike says I'm not a cougar, but I need my Chris.
There you go, Mel. There you go, Mel. Get out of here.
Look at you. You
Hey,
got
look.
lawns in your front.
Wait a minute.
I'm about to be like
Find
Superman
out.
and take my glasses off.
Let me find out.
You need your lawn cut.
Hell, shoot.
You need your lawn cut, then.
Mel out here catching
Right,
fish
over
on
I'm coming out that gym like, you need some oil in this motherfucker.
Put some gas in
Me,
your
put
tank.
some gas. I'll cut your grass.
Got $20 out for the gas.
You gotta get like $5 in the gas tank on it.
We'll be at next.
All right, y'all.
No more shooting your shot.
No more.
You're
Dang.
done.
Dang.
I'm shutting you down.
Shut me
Dang.
down. I don't care. Shit, you ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing. Nail nothing.
Said not. Oh, said not a nail nothing.
Not a nail
Not a
nothing.
nail nothing.
Saying nothing. Nail nothing. Shots taken regardlessly.
In the air. You from the 3-point line? Where you at? What's that,
Half
a
court.
court? You half
I'm
court?
Steph Curry with it.
You Steph Curry with me?
Half court shots.
Nah, you like Marlon Wayans on above the rim with all the baby powder and the big powder going outfit.
If anybody seen above the rim, then you know what he talking about. Alright, y'all, let's keep going.
Oh God.
Alright, y'all, so we're gonna talk about how there's a lot of incidents coming up in the news with like Barbecue Becky and all those people that are calling the police on black people doing simple stuff. Like the police have been calling a little boy for cutting grass accidentally on somebody else's lawn. Barbecuing outside. What else?
The CBS situation.
CBS situation where the lady was using a coupon and the man was calling police on her for using a coupon. What else has came up? The young lady selling water.
Yeah.
That lady lost
The
her.
lemonade stand.
Lemonade
The
stand.
lemonade stand where a lady called the police.
Hey Rosie. Yeah,
Lady called the police on a young child selling lemonade.
right. Like what is up with this?
And then she tried to lie and say she didn't call the police, and they actually got the 911 call.
Yeah.
What the fuck is you think?
Like as if they don't record it. Have you not seen Rescue 911?
That was special.
That's back in the day right there,
Of
buddy.
course I wasn't going to call 911.
Have you not seen the first 48 when they actually have the voice recorded, like operator?
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? It's real. They record every call that's being made.
Okay, so this is my question to y'all. Shouldn't police start doing like not arrest but like civil suits against people for calling the police falsely because there's so many of them? Like, are they gonna get reprimanded for this type of stuff?
Well, I don't necessarily know. Well, the barbecue.
Keith, what's happening, bro?
Hey,
Keith.
Can't go, Keith.
Can't go Keith.
the Kango hat. Go
Got
ahead.
the cake. Hey, what's happening, everybody? You
Can't
doing
go
all right? Okay, all right.
I don't
barbecue.
I don't know if it's necessarily saying that we don't want to give out the wrong message that you're like, no, that's not big enough for you to call the police on. The problem is not the fact that they were wrong in calling. Well,
No, they
No.
No. I mean, I don't mean in like I mean, like, hey, this is going on and this isn't. It's just a matter of. All right, hold on.
Get it right, Chris.
I'm not saying.
Get it right.
I don't want to hear no complaints about it. That's why I'm trying to make sure I get it right. I'm not saying that they didn't have the right to call the police. I mean, if you feel like if you want to report something,
you're in fear for your life and you're reporting something that's going on that's illegal.
No. Well, that's the part right there. Should they or should they not have been doing it? That's the problem. My thing is that though, this is the real issue. The real issue is that with all the things that have gone on, especially like with the media, like police beatings and killing people, white people feel as though police are on their side.
Right.
And it's like, oh, don't worry, I got something for you. I'm gonna call the police. Now, should you call the police for that? Probably not.
No.
Probably not. And I'm not talking about on whom. I'm just talking about the act. Like, oh, somebody's doing this without a permit. Those police calls probably happen a lot all the time. I mean, we can't sit here and judge what the police should be called for and what they shouldn't be called for. And they're calling on a child. Like, come on, now, you shouldn't be. You gotta have some type of decorum.
On a lemonade stand.
On a lemonade stand. You gotta have some.
Like, come on, stupid. On a coupon. Like, what
on a coupon. Exactly. Now, it's once again, it's white people. They sit around looking at. They feel as though police are on their side.
But little they finding out more of these people getting fired from their jobs now because they're not just doing what they want to do anymore. It's some consequences a little bit more. Now, the police officers, they're not going to jail. We already know how that shit goes. It's rare that a police officer goes to jail.
Very rare.
The
only time that a police officer goes to jail is that if he happens to be African American.
No, the dude, Fruitvale guy went to jail.
He went to jail.
It was like a year and a half.
How many though?
A year and a half.
That's one out of how many though? You know what I'm saying? And then you think about like some of the black officers that's been to jail.
Right. I've seen black officers go to
jail. You seen more black officers than
them ones that what's my man name? The 6 that choked out
your man's name? That choked out.
What's his name? The heavyset dude.
Gardner. Eric Gardner.
Yeah, Eric Gardner.
Yeah.
It was like 4 black people, or I know it was a black lady and a black male, but I don't know.
Chris says, yes, the police will if it becomes abuse to the system. I love seeing kids out making it happen. That just leads to building something.
Yeah, of course.
Building character.
Building character.
No, he talking about the entrepreneurship and doing all that. Yeah, of course. Of course.
I mean, that shouldn't be something that you would call the police on.
I mean, you walking down the street and somebody's suspicious of you. Oh, I'm suspicious. Something's going on. I'm walking up the street.
They're selling lemonade.
We know
on the corner.
Yeah, we know why. And
I think the lemonade is laced with something.
I mean, that comes from but I don't even know if it's a fear or just the fact that, oh no, don't worry, I got something for you. How you feel about it, man?
How do I feel about it as far as what? As far as
character. Good job.
Character. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah. As far as with the police being called, like,
I just think there needs to be some consequences for people that do false calls. That's just my opinion because they're going to continue to do it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's like barbecue.
Somebody gonna die behind
She's probably still out here making phone calls on people. Well, he's selling fake Gucci bags down here on the, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Right. Like, just like Eric Gardner, who was selling CDs and cigarettes allegedly.
Like don't our community all
in the beginning,
what
was so funny about that was that in the beginning they said CDs. Then all of a sudden he was selling loose cigarettes outside.
Well, that was a police issue.
And the thing about it is that if you go to New York, if you go anywhere in New York, first of all, you ain't gotta buy a loose cigarette from somebody off the street. You can buy a loose cigarette in the store.
Well, I don't know how it is now, but I mean, like, I'm just.
That's how it was, like back in like.
No, that's cool.
03.
I don't want to. The only reason I brought up this situation because I was talking about the African American police receiving consequences while the white police were not. I don't want to compare the two situations because if you're running an establishment and somebody's out front and they decide that they want you removed from those premises or whatever the scenario was, I don't even remember what the scenario was. That's a whole different conversation. Now, if you are 2 citizens out minding your business in a public area, or even just 2 citizens in a residential area, and someone calls the police, what's happening, bro? Eric Garner was a police situation. This one is more on the citizens not treating each other correctly. And like I said, I just feel like. It's just white people feeling like the police are on their side.
But see, my thing is that's gonna cost somebody's life eventually.
But that's my thing with white people.
And I'm not feeling that because you're just making a move and then what the first thing police do? They go straight for the gun, or with a white suspect, they're not doing all of that.
Well, let me say something too, and this is on white people, especially certain white people. You can't live in these communities and then not know how to interact with the people that's in the community. everybody don't sit still and go in the house and do quiet things. Some people make noise. Some people, some people interact differently, and it sounds aggressive, and you don't know what's going on because you and your friends. You have to know the people that you're living around.
Exactly.
White people will go in these communities that are now the property value is down. They'll be like, oh, perfect time to invest, and they'll move into these
gentrification,
and they think just because they're there, the area is supposed to change. And they don't have to change. They don't have to change.
And well, you preaching.
The environment has to change around them. It's like no, you got to go with the environment, or you got to work some way, like on the inside, to change whatever you feel is not on. And that, I don't mean that on a whatever, like on a however you feel type of way. I mean, like if you want to see something that's right, you go in there. Hey, look, I see y'all doing that. Maybe that's not the best way to do that. How about we try this way? Like
try to help the situation.
Yeah, try to help the situation. But white people have this idea where they can move into anywhere and they can, and everybody's supposed to bow and scrape to how they want things to be done.
And let's just put this: it's not all.
It's not all. We're not saying all. Those who have that issue.
No.
Of course.
You're not saying all.
I have people that I love that are white. That's not the issue. It's those who are.
Y'all know who y'all are.
Exactly. Those who are racist.
Not even racist.
Those who, I meant what I said, those who are racist, now let's go into whoever else.
Prejudice. Or something like that. But, you know, I mean, that's just an issue that I think that both of us need to just learn from each other.
I think racism is like a specific, like, oh, you just feel like you don't have no disregard for a person of like you like things about other people, but you don't have any care or any disregard for a person of a different race or ethnicity. Like you may like Mexican food, but you don't like Mexicans. Like that's like some white people just.
Some people love black food, but don't like them.
Yeah, but
they like the way black people think, but they don't really want to see their face. They want to coming out of the way. Go ahead.
No, you're right. Like I saw, they call it Light Tribute. It's like a Thai tribute, it's like a white Baptist. It's like a band. I mean, a choir. That's called like Light Tribute. Like I swear to God, it's on YouTube. And it's like they doing the same thing. Thai tribute, like the white lady screaming and yelling.
Chris said they're raised wrong. I agree, Chris.
Yeah.
Because children come out loving each other. When you put kids together, they all play together.
They all play together.
It's a learned behavior in
nothing.
the house of how those parents raise them. And by the time they get older, they're either going to keep that or they're not. Like I've had a client, she was white, she's gone now. But her parents were racist. But she was a total opposite from them. She loved everybody. So she was 16.
So that's interesting.
She made a decision on her own to not be that way.
Okay, I was like, well, that's kind of curious because like, you grew up around this and you decided like, no.
She was like, no. She's like, I don't want to be like my parents.
And that's how I've seen that in my life. You know what I'm saying? I've known people who are the coaches or whatever, and their parents and stuff like that didn't like.
That's a cultural thing too, though, man. It's like,
you know what I'm saying? Whether it be white, whether it be, I know some people that was, Indian or something, and their parents didn't like that.
Well,
y'all dark skinned too. Y'all fail to realize that y'all dark too.
Till September 11th happened, y'all was right there with us.
Yeah, but ain't nobody.
Y'all was a minority all of a sudden. Yeah. Y'all wasn't just the doctors and the.
Well, they may be brown skin, but ain't nobody beating up Punjabi. It's not. That don't.
Just because you're right though.
Other folks know how to different. Some people know how to differentiate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like what we.
And they know how to treat other people and other cultures, and they be like, oh no, we can't do that to them, but we can do that to them. It don't matter. It don't matter if we look like this or not.
So then, what makes our culture so still susceptible to this type of stuff that we still get treated that way? What is it about us?
I think somebody. I can't even remember where I got this from, but it sounded pretty good. As a matter of fact, I think it was what's my man name from Philly? Umar.
Oh, Umar.
I think it was Umar. I think he was
Umar Johnson.
I think it was Umar Johnson. It was basically like, look, these other people come over here and they are tied into their to their countries. And the United States government, these people come over here and they work, and the United States, and they are backed by their country. Black Americans aren't backed by anybody.
At all. No.
I mean, you can high five Umar. I think that was either Umar or Dick Gregory.
We're still not connected to our African roots and the African culture.
It's not even
African people.
It's not even African. Most of us is Native American. It's like, but it's just the idea that even if you go back to Africa, who's going at this point? What country are you going to tie yourself to? Liberia?
I mean, unless you do the whole ancestry thing.
That's gonna take a while.
Best luck with that.
That's gonna be about 8 weeks. It's gonna take you to get your results back, and then you're gonna be like, hold on, wait a minute, I'm 15% Scottish.
Right.
But even still, they go by names and lineage and tribes.
Yeah, they do. They go tribes.
You ain't just gonna walk back up in there and be like, hey, yeah, I'm
You're gonna be like Killmonger.
Yeah, I mean, more importantly, they gonna look at you like they looked at Killmonger.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna walk back up here and try to gain something? Sorry, no, you leave.
How'd you get up in Wakanda?
Meanwhile, I got the Wakanda tattoo. Yeah, how'd you get here? I got the Wakanda tattoo. I'm obviously Wakanda, and the first thing that you gonna say to me is like, nah, brother, you got to go back to where you came.
Excuse me, so who's your father?
Who's your father?
Who's your father again?
Who's your what?
We don't have no ties.
Okay, all right, he was a traitor.
I just feel like black people are just too far gone. We have to figure out a way to make this work, or either just cut our ties and go somewhere else. But we gonna start fresh.
But steadily, this stuff keeps popping up though, and even with like white people, Hispanic people, and not just in the black community, but it's happened with more that I've seen it with Hispanics too. Where white people like speak English. You know what I'm saying? And it's just
Maria
like it's disrespectful.
Maria is up in the hotel room.
Go back to your country, and then Trump will want the wall and all that type of stuff.
Maria be up in her room. Me don't speak no English. Maria, that's English. What you talking about, Maria? Me don't speak no English. No, I'm sorry, sir.
You know what I'm saying, girl. I be telling my clients that you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying.
Man, come back in an hour or two, okay, Maria?
I just go straight to the language line.
Yeah, it's just the same old thing.
It is. I don't know. The only way, like I said, I just feel like we too far. Black Americans are just too far ingrained in the American establishment. Mm-hmm. Everything we try to do on our own, either it's backed by white people, historically backed by white people, even like stuff like the NAACP and all that, mm-hmm. Or it failed mm-hmm. through various means. It didn't work. So right now we have to work our way, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a situation.
So the thing is, we we need to keep black-owned businesses black.
Yeah, but it has to be conscious. You have to conscious, and not just from one person. I mean, only one person you can only do your part.
Right.
Well, it has to be a commitment from a few people. I'm not saying every black person, mm-hmm. but just like even like a city like Petersburg.
Community leaders.
80% black. That's last time I checked. 80% black. It's like, okay, hey, 80% black. Black bank is over there. Or this is black-owned restaurant. Okay, well, how about we eat here as much as we eat at a franchise?
Right.
As much as we eat at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like that, you know.
And support.
I mean,
and in turn, that black-owned establishment has to buy from black suppliers, mm-hmm. And so on and so forth. Mm-hmm.
Chris Harvey said, I am positioned to save all, FD, and everyone fears what they don't know, and until everyone is willing to learn, we have a struggle. Sad really, Americans are also becoming super lazy. I see that on the job now. Crazy what other countries think of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
yeah, that's a fact. I mean, it is.
But that goes back to you, for us, like you saying, us being connected.
Yeah.
Because like you say, what Indians or Native Americans or Hispanic people, they're still connected to their countries and their people. Connected.
They go back to their country.
And they go back to them.
Even these African Americans that come over here and be
Basil.
And be high-fiving each other, and they be like, and everybody be like, my nigga. I'm like, no, that's
no, don't say that. I ain't with that. Don't say that around me. Or like other people saying my nigga.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just I'm saying like they're
Africans.
African Americans. No, brother, you go back home to Nigeria. No, you visit your family.
My nigga, you want newspaper?
No, cut it out. Like you go back home.
Hello, my friend. How are you today?
Yeah, like
how are you today, my friend?
I am Wakanda
right?
forever.
Yeah, like
I am Wakanda forever.
You can go home.
You're like a movie trailer.
You know?
Yeah.
Fist pump.
Whoa. My man, don't really do that. I'm talking about like that's Jersey Shore. How did you know that? I watch Jersey Shore. I see Snooki. I fist pump.
Oh yeah. I like it.
I hope some Africans are on here right now.
I love them. I love them. I love them all.
Right now.
I love them all.
That is not how we talk.
That's a Nigerian woman that I am talking like. What are you talking about?
I'm from DC. That's too. Oh, I should have said.
Yeah, exactly.
I take it back. But
what's funny is that like I like how the culture is just from some Africans coming over here.
Yeah, I love it.
Over the past 15, 20, 30 years or whatnot, they come over here and they instill the point of education upon their children. I will have to applaud them on that. They do.
No.
They do.
No, somebody said how they dress up. You talking about the Easter pants with the sandals?
Hey, my friend.
Come on now.
I wear these with no socks. These
little Samuel kids have
with the toes out.
My friend, I wear these with no socks. These are loafers. These are Gucci.
We got to switch topic before we get find up.
My pants that I wear on is skin.
You can walk a long while in these shoes.
In a long while.
Oh, wow.
I love it.
You can walk a long while. That's hysterical.
That's hysterical. Okay, alright, moving on, y'all. We're going on to, we was talking about HBCUs. And Chris had
That's a nice segue. Actually.
Yeah.
So, okay, Chris, what were you stating about the HBCU?
Well, I was watching a documentary on Vice, and they had, I'm white and I go to a HBCU.
True Life.
Now, you're close enough.
Like on MTV.
Vice probably owes MTV a check.
Facts.
And these are real stories?
Yeah, dude. Oh, come on. No, a young white boy, he goes to Morehouse. And it's just basically following him around campus, and they start a dialogue about is it right for basically a white person, because they really didn't. One no complaints about no Mexicans, no any other races going to HBCUs. It's mainly just in regards to white people. But whether it's right for white people to go to HBCUs, are HBCUs still effective?
We had white people go to Virginia State, and that's the biggest black college.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, like, you know,
I ain't messing with you today.
But if you think about it, as far as in the HBCU spectrum, is that just a small percentage of Caucasians that go to these HBCUs, you know who they are, and it's like 5 or 6 of them.
And part of the conversation, because y'all was also like, how is the student body, the predominantly black student body, supposed to take, or be, how willingly are they supposed to accept somebody they perceive as an outsider, or like
yeah, but even at that, I mean, it's like the thing about it is that most kids that go to HBCUs nowadays, I think personally, they've had their encounters with, you know, with the Caucasians in their high schools,
and stuff, and they turn around and decide I've had. Let me.
You know what?
So it's like to be with a
more of my people type of stanza. I mean, then I will say this too, is that, you know what I'm saying, I used to do parties out in Virginia Tech and DJ and all that fun stuff, but like I did, there's
back in the day.
Back in the day, shout out to 08, 07, something like that. So
really
when I was out there and stuff like that, like I literally went around the campus and I really asked people where they're from. Asians, African Americans, Caucasians, you know, some Hispanic people that was out there, Ethiopian, like African people, you know, and like the student body, I did the research on it. Like Virginia Tech at one point in time was like 36,000 students, and only out of that 36,000 was like 2,500 was actually African American.
At Virginia Tech?
At Virginia Tech.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. It's like, you got at least 100 football players. 100, 150.
I didn't mean to,
But
go ahead.
No, I'm saying. So 2,400 students, 2,300 students out of 36,000.
Well, we're talking about HBCUs though.
No, I'm just saying at a college in general. So it's like the percentage from an HBCU, as far as like if you go to an HBCU and there's like a Virginia State, it's like what, 6,000 people, 6,000 students.
That's it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, possibly. It's like 6,000 students at Virginia State.
I don't think that's
And then
right.
you go. Yes, it is. What are you talking about?
What's my phone?
What Virginia State?
We about to do Google search live. Or,
Yeah, I get that.
I don't care. I mean, do it. I mean, you talking about? Okay, undergraduates. There we go. Undergraduates.
All right.
Okay, so
They're like 6,000
Okay.
so
and then
you're,
the percentage of that-
you're comparing what between the two?
between
The
a Virginia,
ratios?
yeah, the ratio between a school like a Virginia
It
Tech
has
or
majority white and a little bit of percentage of the black,
of the
Hispanic,
black,
and Asian. And
but
then the majority black and have the small percentage of white or Hispanic. Whatever.
yeah, like a majority black school like Virginia State. Well, they're
Hey, Finley, peace.
they would have like Virginia State might only have 10 to 20 white kids.
I literally just went on Instagram and got distracted. What was
Come on, Chris.
I'm on Virginia State.
Quinn, what's happening, bro? A school like Virginia Tech that has like 30-some thousand, 25,000, whatever.
Okay, so let's get back to it. How would we feel about somebody white being the president of a black college?
Being the
President?
President? We both at the same time, bro.
Right, president
Woo!
or somebody in a regular club, have
Oh,
clubs.
God.
Yes, you're right. 7,000.
Like,
Exactly.
or like a regular club where a white person becomes the president. But they cool, but they know everybody. You know we went to state. We got some white people that we was cool with.
Yeah,
and we
that was
all,
cool with.
And we all hung
But
out
how
with
many
them.
was? How many was it? It was like 20.
I mean, school was.
What's his name that was on that college
That was
series?
on College Hill.
On College Hill, what's
that
his
was
name?
one.
He's one of my friends on Facebook. I forgot his name.
One of them.
I'm trying to say it's cool if you only got to deal with one of them. Y'all sound like
No, we're not saying.
Y'all sound like how they say. How they talk about
No, we're saying we know
I
we
got
knew
my
people.
black friends.
Demetrius is cool and all.
Jamil, where you going? Why you gonna left? Oh, go ahead. No, we're just saying we know people that we done grew up with that was white, that was cool. Like,
Yeah.
we know those ones.
Of course.
But how do certain people feel about them being a part of the HBCU?
Well, I mean, that's-
they just only wanted to be black.
I mean, there's always some type of reservation, and they don't trust. There's some type of I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, just trepidation. Like, I don't know about him. We'll keep him at arm's length. I don't really know what his motives are.
Mm-hmm.
Distrust. I don't really know what his motives are. I mean, I know why I'm here. Me personally, I always.
What if he's just there to get the education and he wants the cultural experience? We
Maybe.
have a lot of people who grew up just like that.
I mean, but these are, I don't feel that type of way. I didn't feel that type of way then. Me personally, I think mainly it has to do with, you know, and we as people in Petersburg, we got to realize we are a little spoiled when it comes to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can go a long time without having to deal with a majority of other type of cultures.
Right.
So, you know, some people look at us as like, people come from other schools, like, yo, man, you know, I went to school with a lot of white people, or yada, and I come from a white neighborhood or whatever, and I just want to be around my own kind. We around our own kind all the time.
Right. Which is normal for us.
Yeah, it's not always cracked up. I'm just saying, it's not always cracked
For
up.
them to be.
But, y'all still recording?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so, me, and I saw white people on campus, I didn't think nothing about it.
Me either.
Oh, nice to see you. All right. Thank God. Like, oh, thank. At some points, we like, thank God.
Did you say thank God?
Oh, all right. No, it's just how do you feel about it when you got on campus, you saw a person of another, well, white person.
the culture.
Of the culture.
Well,
I'm
white
personally,
people
I'm not
specific.
offended.
Yeah, I wasn't either. I think that first of all, I think it had to do with they filmed it at Morehouse, which is number one.
Morehouse.
I mean, these dudes are skipping around like it's a Jadena video.
He said your dinner video?
Yeah, that's what got you. That's how they was walking around campus like that. I'm like, and like I don't know, but and with it being like a with just this the way Morehouse is perceived and I guess with it being like an all male school, also they just had different types of feelings in regards and for some reason the dude somehow became president of the dorm.
See,
Like, see, that's y'all fault. Y'all weren't voted for him. Don't be mad now because y'all thought the white boy was cool and y'all voted for him. They were like, well, see that? Oh, you did it.
This is what happens,
Man,
man.
this is what happened when you let him up in here. Like, yeah, you voted for him. But no, it was just it's just interesting. Then they asked like whether or not HBCUs are still relevant,
I
think is a.
I think they are.
It's all about the
Wait a minute.
uplifting.
I don't know.
HBCUs also.
We have to keep them. We have to have them.
But at the same time,
I love my experience at HBCU. I'm good with that.
I'll give you this. Shout out to a very good friend of mine, Maurice.
Maurice.
He started HBCU.
He started HBCU, then went to Virginia.
Then went to Virginia Tech for his master's.
And then went to Penn State for his, where it was majority white on both colleges.
Both spectrums.
Yes.
But he got to experience the HBCU aspect, and then with getting his master's is being at Virginia Tech to get his master's. He got to experience both spectrums of things.
That's the game, though. That's how. Technically that's how. I read a book on this. It's called Our Kind of People. Mm-hmm. That's kind of like
what it's supposed to.
How it's supposed to go. You come from where you come from. Hopefully, it's a middle class African American household. Mm-hmm. You go to HBCU for undergrad. You major in the black fraternity. You go to a white school for
your master's.
For your graduate.
Then you get your master's. Then you get your master's. Then you get your PhD. Then you get your and then you go to Martha's Vineyard for the summers.
Martha's Vineyard.
That is the
Hamptons.
That's the no, not the Hamptons. No. No.
Quinn said all races have to pay that shit back.
Facts.
Hilarious.
Facts. He said that.
Quinn.
Facts.
Quinn. He said that everybody got to pay it back going forward.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a pretty good subject we're talking about today.
Funny enough, I didn't even finish the series. I don't know, something about them skipping around Morehouse.
He ain't even finished the docu-series.
Now, we can go into something about acting accordingly. Like we were talking about earlier with the police.
I mean, I don't like... you talking about being white at the HBCU?
No.
I'm about to say. What you trying to say, man?
Another video? Because it's almost an hour.
It's almost an hour.
This is some time we closing out.
Yeah. So it's about the time. Let's do that for the next one. Because that one's going to be real long when we talk about that anyway.
No way. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So it's going on an hour. So, but yeah, we're going to end here with the Culture Club. Again, with the boy OG Chris Brown, DJ Taylor Made.
And once again,
Candace
and
Pearson.
Of course,
Tunukum Tootie if you know me personally.
Ouchierville.
and also
Ouchierville.
I ain't heard that one. I like that one. Ouchierville.
And also, once again, if you have any suggestions, any topics you want us to discuss, or any critiques, if you heard, just going off of last week, we had some people call us on the phone and wanted to continue the conversation.
They want to continue the conversation.
Facts only.
I don't know how much overtime we gonna be doing. but if you just put the suggestions in the comment box and let us know.
Like,
share,
subscribe, comment. Just do what you do. It's gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be on Facebook page, Chris Brown page, Tootie's page.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
Culture Club.
Not on my page right now. I'm kind of. I'm here.
What type of branding is you?
Hi, Chris. We enjoy you too. Thank you.
Chris.
Who's that?
Chris Harvey.
Chris been coming in on everyone. We've been coming in. Fist pump Chris.
Yes.
He is a loyal one right now. Like
I'm hiding from Facebook right now.
You hide from Facebook.
Chris, I'm gonna have to get you a shirt. I gotta get you a shirt. Shirt.
Also, you guys were thinking about doing apparels for the actual show, so we're gonna get together and think about this. So if we guys get a product, let us know if you would buy from us.
Black men that like white women. Oh my God.
That's Quinn.
Black men that like white women. Let's talk about it. What, you don't?
And why?
No, and why?
And why? I mean, we can talk about it on the next one.
Hey, next week, tune in. We're gonna start doing this probably like every Sunday, probably about 5:45, 6 o'clock.
Yeah. It should have been at 5.
It should have been at 5. It should have been at 5.
Melon them smoke break.
Hey man, look, it happens, okay? And I needed a beer too.
Oh, we need to write it down. Black men.
Okay, guys. Also, we're gonna start attaching our pictures to our stuff. So I'm gonna get a Gmail account, Instagram account, Facebook account for all of us. So you're gonna start seeing our faces more, and we're gonna start probably doing products too as well as far as apparel. So, all right, you guys, we're gonna end.
Well, hold on.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Products. Well, I mean, we're not going to limit it to apparel.
Of course not.
If you got some stuff you want us to promote.
Yeah.
Yes. Sponsors.
And we can promote, but it got to be some change attached to it. Okay.
It gotta be, you know what I'm saying, little yammies. You feel me? No, but if you have anything that you want us to promote or whatever,
just let
as far
us
as
know.
shirts, t-shirts, hats, apparel, anything like that, just like, subscribe, comment, hit us up in one of our inboxes. We will give it as a collaborative.
My fault.
And then we'll
He's distracted,
this guy
man.
here, boy.
I'm sorry.
God.
Blame Mel. Mel the ones out here throwing out facts that you gotta look up and be like, I don't think that's right, Jamel. Let me
Have a decent.
My phone was over there.
You know what? Can we have a decent ending?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, y'all. All right, you guys. We're gonna end the Culture Club today, and we will be back next Sunday. Have a good day.
Deuces.